If you guys have been around my channel for a long time, you know that I enjoy collecting Nintendo handhelds. And I think my favorite out of all of those is the Game Boy Advanced SP. Now, before making this video, I had 3 of these consoles. This one was the very first, Game Boy I ever got. Before I even knew what a Pokemon was. My friend Ultra Genesect and I picked this up. Super cheap, but one of my favorite consoles to this date. I'll never get rid of this thing. It means so much to me. And then I have 2 of these, and these mean a lot to me too because I can shiny hunt and show you guys the videos from that. And yeah, but so one thing about these is this, that I want to get through, is the screens. So on each of these they have a different screen. And I'll show these two. I'll put this other one off to the side. But they each have a different screen on them. This one has a kind of bottom lit screen. I'll show you if I turn it on. So as you can see, it's pretty dark. All the light is actually coming from the bottom there. But it's a pretty dark screen. And this one, as you can see, much brighter. But these consoles released a long time ago, like 2002, 2003 kind of thing. So they're getting harder and harder to find. And if I'm going to be making content on them, I want to be able to have the best kind of quality on that. And that includes getting ones that have the nice screen on them, right? But there's a problem with these. These are getting super limited and super expensive. There's a lot of fakes out there. There's a lot of repro consoles out there. Not many authentic ones are left, and especially in good condition. And I was blessed to find 2 of these graphite gray ones in pretty reasonable shape. This one's a little bit dinged up, but this one is pretty pristine. And I got them both for a pretty good price, I'd say, for their condition. But today I was exploring Facebook Marketplace and I saw a deal for them that I just couldn't really turn down. And I spoke with the seller, and he had 3 AGS 101s. So 3 of these with the backlit screen. And I thought, if I pick these up, my quality of videos, especially for shiny hunting, is going to drastically improve. So I decided to bite the bullet, not really knowing a lot about them. And I thought I'd just make a video kind of showing you guys what I got, and whether it was worth it or not, whether I got scams, who knows, right? I didn't know a lot from the listing. I heard very little bit. It was yeah, I'm gonna sell them, come now, pick them up kind of thing, right? So yeah, I decided to pick them up, and now I'm back here and I'm going to show you guys what I got. So we got 3 Game Boy Advanced SPs. They're not in the best condition, but hopefully they work. I haven't checked them out. I haven't really done anything. I just got them. I'm still going to clean them because some of them are pretty dirty, but I'll go through each of the consoles. Now, on the original listing, he said that they were all in good working order. He did say there were some paint scratches, and as you can see, there is a lot on all of them. But he said they were all working great, they were all working fine, and there was no issues with the console. So we'll have to double confirm that as well. The first one we got is this, the pink version of the Game Boy Advanced SP. Quite a bit of scratches and kind of dents along the back. Some paint damage on the sides and up here. So definitely more of a a beat console than what we're used to seeing. The ports look pretty dirty, but we'll test them and make sure they work. So I have a charging cable right here. I'm just gonna plug that in right now, and we do get that light for a second there. Comes on and then it just goes off. So I think this one's fully charged. I think that's what that means when it comes on and then just kind of turns off. I know my other ones do that. The Nintendo logo, scratched up, but still kind of in not bad condition. The hinge, not bad. It's not making any weird clinks and rattles. It's a little bit dirty in there, so I will have to go ahead and clean it up. Moving on to the inside of the console, all the buttons seem to be, not broken. The top screen, as you guys can see there, you can probably see the reflection of my phone that I'm using to film this, but top screen's looking all good so far. Nothing crazy scratches wise. It's dirty. I'll have to clean it up. All the kind of parts are there. Let's turn it on. There we go. Sound looks good. The all the pixels look good. We got those 2 brightness settings. Everything looks fine. There's no dead pixels. I'll pop a game into it. That looked gross and felt gross to put fire red in here. But let's see if it reads. And everything seems to look good. There we go. So fire red's running okay. Everything is looking really, really good. Let's move on to the next one here. The next one we have is this kind of sky blue colored one. This one, same as before, AGS 101 there. This is the Australian version, I believe. Yeah, it's the Australian version of the console here. So once again, just paint damage. This one doesn't have as much scratching as the other one. The corners are still kind of dinged up, but that's kind of what you can expect. The hinge needs to be cleaned up a little bit. The sides, it's not looking too bad on these. Once again, I will check that out on the back and the charger and just see if that works. And we're getting that orange light there. And it's turning off right away. So, oh, there we go. Yep, so that's all charging well and good. Everything looks all set and ready to go. Nothing too crazy from what I'm seeing. That looks all kind of up to par. We'll open this up and look at all the buttons. They all seem to be working okay, just from kind of clicking them so far. And then, you know, the screen, once again, super dirty, kind of scratched up. Definitely like a screen replacement would help this guy out. But honestly, when the console's on, you don't really see them too much, which is good. Both brightness settings seems to work nice. We'll load a game in and just kind of see how that looks. So we got the Nintendo sign there. So that's a really, really good sign. And just like that, the Pokemon game is loading. Sound looks good. This one's a little bit quieter than the last one, so maybe a speaker clean would be good. And as you can see, everything seems to be working well. We'll check all the buttons on this one. Go down and go up. Perfect. So it is turning red, so we will need to charge this one up. But so far, so good. The last one that comes in this lot is this gold version. It's pretty dinged up. There's nothing else to say. It's pretty dirty. It's dinged up. It doesn't look too good. The sides, not looking too great. Definitely lots of love this one's seen. One thing that really worries about this one that I've noticed is this battery case is really stiff. Like, it does not want to go down. It almost feels like the battery is kind of protruding out of it, which scares me a lot because this thing, it's supposed to be in perfect condition. I'll grab the charger here. That orange light does come on. Oh, never mind. The faintest orange light comes on. I shake this. Yeah, guys, look at that. That's not normal. If we turn it on here, no power. So this one is not looking too great. If we open this up, kind of wait for this to turn on. Yeah, nothing. This is turning out to be less of a bargain as we thought. I'm gonna open this up in a second and kind of just show you guys like what I'm kind of thinking about this one. Apparently it all works fine, but we'll definitely have to see. But very damaged. We'll take a look at it on the inside. The buttons seem to be kind of all in working kind of order, but once again, can't tell if the screen's not turning on, and this thing is not gonna turn on anytime soon. So we'll see what happens with this one. Yeah, well, I guess let's just get to open it up and kind of see what we've got going on in here. I'm hopeful that the reason why it's not charging up is just a battery issue. Let me just unscrew this here. I think the battery might just be expanding a little bit, which just means battery replacement. But what we're gonna do, because I see that this was replaced, which kind of explains what might be going on. So yeah, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the battery's puffing out like a crazy amount. So I'm gonna take this battery out. Yeah, you can see it's like all kind of dirty in there. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna take this one, which we know is tested and running well. I'm going to actually just swap the batteries and then just see if the other console will turn on. And just kind of see, because that's just a quick battery order and that's like all fixed up. So a little bit of a different battery here. I've never actually like opened these up before. So we'll take that and then we'll just put that one in here if we can, just like that. Boom. So that's in there. We won't bother putting that back on yet. We'll move this just out of the way here and let's see if this one will turn on. Look at that, just like new. So it looks like that one, or this one, is just a battery issue, which makes me happy. Gotta get this one out using the screwdriver, which makes me happy because it's not too difficult of a fix. I'm gonna put these together and then yeah, we'll do a little wrap up and kind of talk a little bit more about them. All right, guys, so I went through and I've kind of like cleaned them as much as I could, just kind of off what I had. This one was definitely the dirtiest. This one was like absolutely repulsive to deal with. These ones weren't bad. It was just like surface dirt and stuff. They're looking a little bit better. I'm definitely gonna have to like go more into a more detailed cleaning when I have more time. But you know, definitely like for the price I paid, it wasn't bad. Like as far as what these guys are kind of worth, especially original 101s, they're definitely like a much harder thing to come by nowadays for a good price. So I'm definitely happy with this pickup. It's gonna come in handy in like Safari Week and stuff like that, where I need a lot of copies and a lot of consoles. But yeah, I'm more making this video just to kind of, you know, be aware of kind of the different things out there. And you know, if a deal's too good to be true, you know, you might get a console that has some issues, right? Like this one. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty excited. Let me know if you guys want to see me, like, you know, try to fix broken consoles in the future and stuff like that, because I do like doing that, or like restorations on consoles. Like we could potentially make this thing look like straight up brand new, if that's a video or a video series you want to see. Like, you know, we could take it all apart, we can clean all the internals, we can, you know, make this look good, you know, we can like sand it, prime it, paint it. Like, let me know if you guys want to see that. I'm gonna put like the price of a new battery on the screen just to kind of show you how much more we had to add, because that one was a little bit busted up. But yeah, without further ado, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and let me know if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. Anyways, it's Yak Pokemon. Once again, I'll thank you guys, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.